Right, so today we're going to do a camera. So first of all, you hit sketch, you go to the upright work plane, so that's the XZ. In my case, it might not be in yours. Make sure that you have expanded this little window here so that your units are in inches. That's really important. And the first rectangle you draw, you don't have to draw it accurately, but you can if you want, is going to be dimensioned the following. So it's going to be 3.5, and you hit enter. So you click on the, once you've got the dimension, which in yours will be up here, you click on the line, you place the dimension, and this one is simply 2, enter. Once you've got that, you finish the sketch, extrude, and you can come either way, forward or backwards, and you're going to extrude it 1.5. So if you do get it accurate that way, you don't have to, but you can type it in here if you want to, and hit OK. So we have the basic camera. Next, we're going to do a circle on the front. So you make a sketch, and the diameter of this is 1 inch. So if you don't get it right, sketch dimension, click on the circumference, type a 1, enter, and finish sketch, extrude, and you're going to extrude this, click on here, and it's going to be 0.5, hit OK. Next, you're going to put a button on top, so make a sketch, and you can see this is pretty quick, and it's going to be a 0.5 inch diameter, so that's 0.5, enter, finish sketch, extrude, and you can either watch this video, there's also a worksheet in case you get lost, so that's 0.15 high, and this is just the basic shape. Now the viewfinder on the old style cameras, they had a little window that you could look through. So you make a little rectangle, and this time the dimensions are 0.75, that's 3/4 of an inch by 0.5 high. So we click, you can see it gets quite quick. If you do it wrong like I just did, double click 0.5, enter. And you just have to be a little cautious. I hit escape, that it's not too close to the edge. Finish sketch, and we're going to make this a little window, so it's got to be a cut. So if you go that way, that's a join, it automatically cuts that way, and I hit OK, and we now have a window. We then start filleting and chamfering. And by the way, make sure you save. I'm going to call this camera 2024, but you can call it camera, and save. And then we're going to fillet and chamfer. So under modify, we have fillet, and chamfer is when you cut off corners. So you can slice the corners off like that. So let's do one that's a bit more obvious. So I go to chamfer, click on there, and I can make that corner square. Fillet works like this. You can either fillet a face, So that would be just the top there, and it's getting too big. So I want to make it smaller. But try out, let's click off of that. Let's just try one to start with. So you can either do one at a time. You can actually fillet a whole feature as well. So if you want to, you can open the bodies and you could say, I want to, let me just cancel on that. So you go fillet, click on there, or highlight the whole thing. And I'm going to type in a little number here, and that's doing everything at once. Now, if you go too big, it's going to give you errors. That's still errors, so 0.05 looked about where it wanted to be, but you can also do them separately. Once you've done that, there are other things you can do. So you can try putting a picture on the back. So we'll go through that. You can try and figure it out. So that would be insert decal. And let's see where that's. So you have to get a picture for this to do, but you can also insert them from your computer. So of course in pictures, I have a picture of someone. There's Carter. Open. Click on the face. And then you have this window, so you can change it. So you can put a face on the back, which is kind of fun. This is scale, so you can change the scale, position, rotation. Hit OK, and now I have that. You can also put a name on the front, and technically, I would say you could make a sketch with text, or you could do an emboss. So to do the emboss, though, you need a sketch with a face. So I would make a sketch like this, and I got to be really quick here, and create some text, and drag a rectangle. If you want to use the fancy text, you can. Type in Canon, and move it to the right place once it's made. And then you would do finish the sketch, and then the emboss works like this. You go emboss, click on there, face. So read and it's actually going to stick out. Whoops. Okay, so struggling with that. Okay, so try that. I'll just try it one more time. Emboss. That's the sketch. That's the face. Okay, so something's a bit wrong. So you can adjust this. Oh, it's just hitting that fillet. I think that's the problem. So you have to be it may be needed to be a bit smaller. Okay, create emboss. Click on there. Face. Click on there. And no. So you try it, and good luck. And I will see you after the break. I'm just going to close the data panel. To change the colors, you can do it by highlighting any face, or in fact the whole thing. Right click, appearance, and you get this window pops up. So some of the materials you can use are really cool. So certainly wood solid is the most impressive, even though you probably wouldn't use that. You may need to download the material like so, and you can always bring it up, and then you drag it over into the actual model. So if you want to just do one face, you can highlight that. It highlights in blue. Or if you want to do several faces at the same time, you can click on several and drag another color in. So it's very flexible from that point of view.